What is going on, feelers? It's Tim here. I just left the swimming baths in Burton-on-Trent. I came for the first time yesterday. Yoga got cancelled because the yoga teacher's dog got stuck in its throat, so they had to cancel it. So I thought, I'll check out the swimming baths, which is just, I can park and leave it in the same car park and come here. And I've not swam since my fast. I want to try it. I feel a bit looser in my shoulders, feeling a bit better there, and obviously lighter. And actually felt really good yesterday, and then so I just went for some yoga today, and I thought I'd go again. And there's actually a really cool swim fit. If you're on swimfit.com, there's loads of, by the side of the pool there's all these, like, what's it called, where they cover it in plastic, I forget the name. Anyway, so these cars covered in plastic, so they're waterproof obviously, and it gives you training programs, because swimming, just choosing to do 30 lengths or 50 lengths can be quite boring. You're just like changing your strokes and stuff, but when you follow a program, it's actually much better. So I just did that today. It starts at 10 length program and builds up to like 70 or 100 or something. I was going to start on 22, but it actually looked quite hard. So I just did the 10 and the 12 one, which was sort of easier. It's 22, but it was easier in between the two, because it was at the start of the program. But yeah, I think I'm going to come a bit. We'll see. Don't like to future project, but I enjoyed it. So I'll be back at least once and then see from there, day to day. But yeah, I'm just going for a stroll post swim, and I wanted to talk and try and stay open and honest with you guys about everything. Well, not everything, I don't have to be honest about everything, but what I choose to do. And diet is something I really want to talk about, because if I am entirely honest, my diet is not serving me as good as I thought it would. I was raw last year, and certainly on a raw vegan diet I felt better than cooked vegan, and I do now. You know, I feel like I'm a more natural weight. I feel better in my body, but I don't by any means feel perfect. Or I have, one of the reasons I fasted, I had sort of digestion issues. I didn't realise. Sometimes I had a really itchy anus, to be really graphic, and sometimes I had blood in my stool, and it was very painful to go. And I'd have bloating and gas and stuff like that, and so that was cooked, and so I went raw. I fasted, and then I came back on the raw, thinking that it would be healed and all that would be gone, and it's actually come back, and I have sometimes really painful bowel movements, and like sharp, painful, and sorry to be really graphic with this straight off the bat, and I've got the itchiness came back. The itchiness came back like a few weeks ago, and I'm eating a lot. That, like I said, I added the fats, and that helped me. That was like, you know, when you're a kid and you played hot or cold, or you're like warmer, you're getting there, warmer. Eating the fats was like a warmer, you're getting there, you're getting closer to where you want to be. But I was eating a lot late. I bought a book about binge eating. I didn't really think I binge ate, but certainly in the spectrum of eating a lot and sometimes uncontrollable, like just eating carbs and like fruit, and then just not feeling satisfied and going back for more, and then eating some fats because I'm like, okay, I need the fats then, and then mixing it all, and then still not feeling satisfied. And in this interest of honesty, I've actually put my fingers down my throat just to clear it out, because I've been so full before bed and not satisfied, and I'm just unhappy with it, so there's clearly something not serving me there, and I wanted to put it down to emotional issues, and maybe it is that. But lately I've been more inclined, because it's quite easy to reject all mainstream ideas, especially once you go vegan, and from vegan 6 years ago when it was not a mainstream idea at all, and you realise, wow, the mainstream's really backwards, and then my other beliefs as well, which makes me just reject most of the mainstream ideas. But you get to a point where you're like, maybe there's something in it, let me listen to the mainstream ideas. And so I looked on YouTube and watched like the first few videos that came up about eating late and overeating, and it was saying, oh no, it's not an emotional, a few of them said it's not an emotional issue, which I'm not saying it is or it isn't, I'm just saying this is the mainstream view. It's not an emotional issue, it's hormones, it's from eating carbs mixed with this, or eating these things at certain times, and it was saying you just need to check that. And I was like, oh, okay. So but obviously eating a raw vegan lifestyle, it is mostly well, the fruit is carbs, I guess, and so I'm eating mostly fruit in the day, some smoothies. I went to Revolution Foods, shout out Revolution Foods. They do the raw, if you're in the UK you might know them, they do the raw sport food. You'll see them at vegan festivals with the raw sports selling the vegan protein powders. And I remember Baba Wanyama, John St. Julian, telling me to get more protein in, and reading in one of the books saying you need to get protein in after a fast. So I got some like plant-based protein powders, and I had that yesterday. But then I had crazy gas like all afternoon, all night, with bloating in my stomach, struggling to sleep. I guess it is still processed to a degree, even though it tasted really good. So I tried the protein thing. Maybe I just need to give that more time. But still, again, not feeling quite satisfied with my diet, feeling like it's very complicated. Of reading like Rational Fasting and looking at Arnold Ehret and Herbert Shelton, that resonated with me so much. And even Essene Gospel of Peace, where it tells us to eat raw, and certain ingredients, don't mix too many ingredients and all this stuff. I get that, it makes sense to me, like my soul, or something in me. But in these times when I'm buying like organic veg, spending loads of money on organic veg, and you can't get every veg that I want organic anyway, so then it's being mixed with non-organic veg, and you're washing it in tap water, which is toxic anyway, and then how much are you really able to wash off, and you're still buying it from a supermarket where it's not, they're still churning out massive production of the organic veg in soil that's depleted of its minerals. And even if you were growing this vegetables in your garden, you've got to deal with all the chemtrails landing on it. It's like we live in such different times to when these books are written, and maybe you could blame it on location, although they were in Europe and America, I think. But maybe if I was in tropical climate, it would be a lot easier. But it just doesn't. I'm a bit lost with it, if I'm honest. I just don't know. So I just wanted to put that out there so you guys don't think, oh, he's found the perfect solution. I think I'm on the path, and I think I'm circling, but I don't. Well, if there is perfect, but I don't know about that. But I thought coming off the fast, it would be easy to go straight into raw vegan lifestyle. Fruitarian made so much sense to me. It has done for years, and now I'm speaking to a few other friends as well and other people who have done it. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if it's not possible because of the times, because of things like this, which make it extra hard to keep your frequency high when you're around so many EMFs and Wi-Fi's and all this stuff. It's like we need to eat even better than ever. Is that affecting the fruit and the vegetables, and then you're consuming that? It's I've said it many times, it's a minefield, and I just want to let you know that Tim Sheaf does not have the perfect solution. It's not just, and not that you ever thought I did, but I'm just putting it out there, that it isn't just about fasting and then coming back on the fruit and you'll live a happy, healthy, balanced lifestyle, and raw vegan 80-10-10, high carb, low fat is a solution. I've believed it on and off for a while, and now I'm not so sure. I do enjoy my meals as I'm eating them, but they end and I'm not satisfied. So I'm eating mostly a lot of yes, the fruit and the smoothies in the day, melons and that, and then banana smoothies, and have big salad with avocado, and have some oil dressing in the evening with the salad, and chop that up. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there, that I think, like, I feel alright. I generally feel alright, but I'm just not, in my heart and soul, like, it's always like, yeah, there's still, you're not there. You've got to keep challenging your beliefs, Tim. It keeps coming up, and you could say you're just discontented, you're whatever, and yes, whatever. That's for you, that's your observation of me. But I feel differently. I feel like I'm still not there. There's still work to be done, and I mean, there's always going to be work, but still a lot of work, still a lot of questions, still a lot of experiments, things to try. I'm still doing my yoga every day. I think it's like day 16. I only missed one day on Sunday, Monday. I went to the Rolfing session 2, and she said don't do any, and that was all on the feet, and she said don't do yoga today, and I was going to do a 90-minute Ashtanga, which would have been intense, and she was like, don't do Ashtanga. So I took that day off, but I've still gone every day. Not we'll see. Maybe, you know, it's that in between stage. I'll do another 2 weeks and we'll see if I've not noticed too much improvements. But that's why I like the swimming, because it really is just gentle, and I'm doing a lot of backstroke, open the heart up, you know, it's that faith in the ocean beneath, even though it's not the ocean, but it's the faith in the ocean beneath it. Open the heart up, hitting the backstroke. And I'm off to the Lake District on the weekend. That should be cool. I might even be going to the Logan Paul KSI fight, which I'm quite fascinated by. That whole drama, that's like the opposite of this world, is like the full on, you know, that's what I do, keep a foot in both worlds. You might know this bridge in a minute, actually. This bridge, I did a video here. I somersaulted up on the edge and I jumped between it. Last August, yeah. But yeah, that's all for now anyway, feelers, from me and this lovely shiny fish. Godspeed.